So, welcome students for this spoken English class. Today, Annapurni madam is not able to come. So, in her absence, I have come today. So, we will look at some interesting things in the spoken English subject. Okay, I'm going to share you a screen. Just listen. What happened? Hmm. So, are you able to see the screen? Are you able
Yes,
to? Okay, communicative English PPT 1. We will look at some basics on the communicative English. What do we mean by communicative English? Means it's not only the spoken, it is also your written too. No, it's written, spoken, listening, everything is included in communicative English. Okay, so let us look at talking is an important form of communication. So whenever you want to, you meet a new person, a new boy or a new girl, maybe your relative or your friend. So you have to speak with them. You have to communicate with them. Suppose they don't know Malayalam. So what do you do? Alona, what do you do? If they don't know Malayalam, they know only in English. So what do you do? You will speak in English. Am I correct? Alona, are you able to hear me? Is my voice audible? Or Ashraf or Shamna, is my voice audible?
yes, yes,
Okay.
sir.
So when we speak, when we meet somebody new who whom we don't know and who does not know Malayalam, what do we do? So we have to speak in English or the language which they know. So talking is an important form of communication. 1 minute. Yeah. Talking is an important form. So when you are meeting a person first time, always know when you want to go for a meeting, you arm yourself with topics, at least 2 to 3 topics to keep in your hand. Some non-controversial topics. Don't take topics related to politics or religion, all these things. But you can generally talk about, say, rain. How is the climate now in your place? Let us say that girl has come from Tamil Nadu. So you can ask her, how is the climate in your place? Say Tiruchirappalli. And you can talk about the climate in Malappuram, something like that. So keep some 2 or 3 topics in hand. It could be food, it can be climate, it can be some new movie that has come in Malayalam or in or Tamil or something like that, or some topics like, for example, now the dog bites. Now a lot of stray dogs are there in your towns. No, in every town lot of dogs are there. Am I correct? In your town you have lot of dogs on the road. Hello, do you have lot of dogs on the road?
Yes,
Yes, so you can take some general topic so that you can converse. To start a conversation, never ask a question for which there is a monosyllabic answer. Don't ask a question where the answer will be yes or no. Suppose you ask them, do you like dogs? So the girl will say yes or no. She may say yes or she may no. Don't ask such question. When you are meeting somebody, don't ask a yes or no questions. You ask a question for which she will explain. Then only the dialogue, that conversation will take place. Because our objective is to have a conversation. Then you can so don't ask like did you like this movie? Do you like this movie? No, don't ask. And they will say yes or no. No, you. Now you can ask, instead you can ask, what is your opinion about this movie? What is the latest movie that has come in Malayalam? Tell me any one movie in Malayalam, latest movie. Hello, both of you. Shamna, can you tell me one latest movie that has come?
My name is Muhammad Ishan.
Yeah, my name is that. Okay, you can ask, what is your opinion about this My Name is movie? No, like that you can ask. So he or she will say that the movie, I like this, I did not like this, like that they will explain. But if you ask, do you like this My Name is movie? Then she will say yes or no. So how do you start the conversation? You ask you start the conversation where the reply should not be yes or no. Okay, now let us do a small exercise. Now two of you are there. Shamna, can you ask Ashraf any question where the reply will not be yes or no? Something else. Can you ask some question to Ashraf?
സാറേ എൻ്റെ പേര് മുഹമ്മദ് ഇഷാൻ എന്നാണ്.
No. I mean Shamna, yeah.
ഷംന എന്നല്ല പേര്, മുഹമ്മദ് ഇഷാൻ എന്നാണ്.
Muhammad Shamna, can you ask a question to me? Can you ask a
മുഹമ്മദ്
question?
ഇഷാൻ.
Eh?
മുഹമ്മദ് ഇഷാൻ.
Muhammad Ishan, can you ask me a question? One question you ask me? Or Ashraf, can you ask me one question? I am Kesav Murthy. Ask me one question. You want to start a conversation with me, a talk with me. So you ask me a question. Alona, can you ask me a question?
What is your name?
Yeah. So this is no. Instead of asking what is your name, sir, can you tell me about yourself? Can you ask me? You can ask, sir, can you tell me about yourself? Then I will say, my name is Kesav Murthy. I am from Coimbatore, and I run this institute called Igniting Young Minds. Like that, I will tell 2-3 sentences. So Alona, can you ask me a question where I reply with 2-3 sentences? Alona, ask me a question where my reply will be in sentences.
How are you, sir?
How are you, sir? Very good. No, yeah, the answer will be, I am fine. I am doing good. Oh, here, no, something like that will be there. Okay. Now, I am going to ask you a question where your answer will be, you will be answering in 2 or 3 sentences, not in one syllable. Let us not ask a question where there will be monosyllabic, this one. Okay, now I am asking you, Alona, can you tell me what has happened in your school last week? Can you tell me what are the interesting things happened in your school last week? Yes? Yeah, carry on.
Last week, in my school, honor celebration was held.
Yeah, Onam preparations were there last week. How was the preparation? You can explain the preparation? There is a lot of flowers. Am I correct? You use flowers for Onam festival?
Yes, sir.
Like that you can explain in 2 or 3 sentences. Ashraf, I am going to ask you one question. Generally, what type of food you eat, Ashraf? Generally, Ashraf, I don't know your name. I'm just mentioning what is there in the Google ID. Ashraf, what kind of food you eat? Or I will ask the same question to Muhammad. Muhammad, what kind of food you eat, Muhammad?
Rice.
No, you have to complete in sentence. Rice means you will not eat only rice. You will eat with something else, no? What is that? What kind of food you eat? What do you mean by rice?
Grain type of foods.
Yeah, rice with sambar, with the dal, or with mutton curry. Am I correct?
Sambar.
Yeah, sambar, like that. So you explain it in this. Ashraf, can you explain what kind of food you like? Or Alona, you can try what kind of food you like. What kind of food you eat. This is a spoken class. You try to speak. Yeah. What
I
kind of food?
normally eat vegetarian food.
Acha, you eat vegetable foods. Okay. Vegetarian food. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Yes, Ashraf, there are two Ashraf now. Ashraf, one of you, you can tell what kind of food you like. Muhammad or Ashraf, any one of you. What kind of food you like? Muhammad, can you tell me what kind of food you like? Just explain in one sentence.
Grain type of foods.
Huh?
Grain type of foods.
Grain type of foods. Okay. Ashraf, what is your answer for that? Okay. Now we'll go to. So now, if you want, so now I'm going to that PPT. If you want to start a conversation with somebody, ask some open-ended question. Not the question where they will say yes or no. Don't ask such questions. You have to ask an open-ended questions. Okay. Now let's go to some situations. Oh, that will come to later. Okay, now how to have a conversation? Continued. You listen more than you talk. When you want to have a conversation with somebody, you have to listen to them more than you talking. Resist the temptation to always take the spotlight. Don't keep on talking. You have to listen to them. Give importance to the other man. Do not interrupt. While they are talking, you should not interrupt them. You should not stop them. Wait for your turn. Your turn will come. That you can wait till that time. It is nice to talk to someone who looks alone in the room. Suppose in the room there are about 20 people and one person is alone standing there. So it's better you go to him or her and give and start a conversation. Suppose already two or three people are talking. In there you don't go and join because they may be talking on some subject and you will be an odd man out. So you go to somebody who is alone in the room and go and talk. And whatever topic you are talking, you make sure that you are knowledgeable on the topic. Suppose you talk about food, then you should be knowledgeable about the food. Think before you speak. Before you speak, think about the sentences at least for a minute, for a second, and then you speak. So these are something which you need to keep in mind. Okay, let's go to next. Like mild suggestions. Suppose you want to make a mild suggestion. You want to make a suggestion to somebody. Okay. Yeah. When you want to make a mild suggestion, you have to start with the word called would you like? Would you like to have some coffee? Or if you are a boy and you want to talking with another boy, would you like to play football? Would you like to attend this meeting? Would you like to watch this video? Would you like to visit, say, the fort? Would you like to read this book? So like that you can ask. You should start with would you like. So then they will be very comfortable with you. They may reply saying that thanks. They may say thanks, I want to read this book, or I want to have coffee, or I want to have tea, like that. Or they may say no thanks, I would like to have tea. Now here, no thanks, I don't want to have coffee is not the right use because now you are negating. The other one is no thanks, I would like to have tea or I would not like to have coffee. I would not like to have coffee or I would like to have tea. So Muhammad, can you ask a suggestion starting with would you like? Make a sentence starting with would you like. Try to
Would
make
you
a
like to
yeah.
Would you like to play football?
Yeah, would you like to play football? So my answer will be thanks, Mr. Muhammad. I want to play football with your friends. I can say like that. Yes, Alona, can you make a sentence like that?
Would you attend this meeting?
Would you like to attend this meeting? Yes, Alona, I wish to attend this Onam meeting or Onam whatever function like that. Yes, next Ashraf, can you make a sentence starting with would you like? Ashraf, are you there? Okay, right. So now whenever you want to make want to have a conversation with a new person, start with the sentence called "Would you like?" So that will be one lesson we have learned. Next, for example, making mild request. Now you are asking a request and expressing our wishes politely. I would like to meet the lawyer, or I would like to get the dictionary. Yeah, I would like to get the dictionary like that. You can make some mild request. I find it difficult to understand this class. I find it difficult to understand this poem. I find it difficult to comprehend this essay. I do not know to draft a letter. I do not know. I do not know to repair this computer. Like that, you can make. So you can start with I would like to. Like that, you can start. Muhammad, can you make a sentence starting with I would like?
Yes. Yes. I would like to get a coffee.
I would like to get a coffee, a cup of coffee, like that. Okay. Alona, can you make a sentence using one of these things?
I would like to get an umbrella.
I would like to get an umbrella. Very good, very good. Something different. Then, can you make a sentence using I find it difficult? I find it difficult to understand English grammar. Like that. You can make a sentence. Yes, Muhammad, can you try?
I find it difficult to understand the story.
I find it difficult to understand story. Or I find it difficult to understand mathematics. Like that. Yes, Alona, can you make a sentence?
I find it difficult to understand Hindi language.
Yeah, I find it difficult to understand Hindi language. Yeah, let's make. I do not know to repair this cycle, this bicycle. Muhammad, can you try like that?
I do not know to repair
Repair a bike.
PlayStation.
Huh?
Repair a bike.
Bike, okay. Alona, can you make a sentence?
I do not know to repair a clock.
A clock, yeah, like that. See, now we have learned two things. See, in the first one, we were asking, would you like? Here, I is not there. Would you like to have kappa? Here, it is a mild suggestion. Here, it is making mild request. So, not a very strong request. It's a mild request. Next, seeking further explanations and informally. Person one says, I know Hari smokes, but he's not smoking now. I know Hari normally smokes, but he's not smoking now. Person 2 is how come person 2 says he has listened to what person 1 said and he asks, how come he is not smoking? That instead of asking why he is not smoking now, he is saying how come he is not smoking. Person 1 says all the rooms are locked, but the computer room is not. Person 2, how come it is not locked? So if you want to have more explanation, then you can ask how come. You can use that. Okay, next. Ravi says, excuse me, sir. If you do not mind, I would like to read your newspaper. Ravi asks with Hari, let me make it bigger, little big, I will make. Ravi, excuse me, sir. If you don't mind, I would like to read your newspaper. So, newspaper belongs to whom? Who owns that newspaper? Who is having the
Hari.
newspaper? Huh?
Hari.
Hari, yes. Hari replies, by all means. What does it mean? It means you can read my newspaper. Instead of saying, yes, you can read my newspaper, he says, by all means. It means he is allowing Ravi to read his newspaper. Ravi says, with your permission, I would like to change the channel, TV channel. Then Hari says, why not? It means you can change the channel. Why not? Ravi says, is it alright if I reduce the volume of TV? Hari says, no problem at all. Ravi says, sir, would you mind if I ask a question? If I asked a question? Hari says, you are most welcome. Right? So now these 4 slides we will read once again from the first one. The first one is, yeah. Can Muhammad, can you read this slide, whatever is there?
Yes. Would you like to have some coffee? Reply. Thanks. I want to. No thanks. I don't want to. Correct use.
No, that is the correct use. No thanks, I don't want to.
Correct use. No thanks. I wouldn't like to. Incorrect use.
It is not. You again don't use I would not like to. No, that is not the word. There, in the question you have used, he used would you like to, but your answer, it should not come, I would not like to. Okay. Next, Alona, can you read this? This slide you read?
I would like to meet the lawyer.
Okay. I would like you to meet the lawyer. Okay, one. Then next. I would like you to get a dictionary. Isn't it? Okay. Read the second one. Alona, can you read the second one? Alona, can you read? I find it. Oh, Alona is not there. Ashraf, can you read that? Or Muhammad, can you read?
Yes. I find it difficult to understand the poem. I find it difficult to comprehend the essay.
Yeah, next.
I do not know to draft a letter. I do not know to repair a computer.
Okay, let's go to the third slide. Yeah. Can you read person 1, person 2 like that? Yes, Muhammad, you start.
Person 1. I know Hari smokes, but he is not smoking now. Person 2. How come he is not smoking?
Because he wanted to know why he is not smoking now. Instead of asking why he is not smoking, he says, how come? So this is a nice way of asking. Next.
All the rooms are locked, but the computer room is not. Person 2. How come it is not locked?
Very good, very good. Next. Yeah. Yeah, read.
Ravi. Excuse me, sir. If you don't mind, I would like to read your newspaper. Hari. By all means. Ravi. With your permission, I would like to change the channel. Hari. Why not? Ravi. It is alright if I reduce the volume.
Is it alright? Is it alright?
Is it alright if I reduce the volume? Hari. No problem at all. Ravi. Sir, would you mind if I ask a question? Hari. You are most welcome.
Very good, very good. Now we'll go one more slide. This is Ah. Making polite request. One lady asked, "Do you mind parking your bike a little straight in the parking space?" Somebody has parked his bike angled parking. So the lady asked, "Do you mind parking your bike a little straight?" The man says, "I am afraid I can't because the bike is not mine. I am just standing near it." The man says, "I am afraid I can't." He says, "I am afraid I can't." That's the right way of answering. Instead of saying "I can't," he said, "I am afraid I can't." This is a polite way of saying, because the bike is not mine. I am just standing near it. Postman, "Excuse me, if you don't mind, please avoid smoking here." So this postman says, Shankar says, "Why not? Why not? Why not I smoke?" Like that he asks. Okay, right. Next one. Seeking advice. Sasi asks, "Which dictionary shall I buy, sir?" So the Tsar says, "You can buy Oxford Dictionary of Current English." "Where shall I get the dictionary?" Sasi asks, "Where shall I get the dictionary?" "It is available." So the Tsar says, "It is available at Charan bookshop." A says, "I would like to buy a car. Which car shall I buy?" B says, "You can buy Maruti 800. This is seeking advice. Then, giving warnings and recommendation. "You had better come to class on time." Instead of saying, "You must come to class on time," instead of saying like that, he's saying, "You had better." He's using "had better," that one. That's a nice way. Yeah, "you had better not repeat it." Yeah, "you had better not to repeat it." No, you have said, "You had better not repeat it." Okay. Babu is always traveling on footboard. B says, "He had better not travel on footboard." Yeah. Can you read this here? Can you read, Muhammad or Alona, one of you?
Lady, do you mind parking your bike a little straight? Man, I am afraid I can't because the bike is not mine. I am just standing near it. Postman, excuse me, if you don't mind, please avoid smoking here. Shankar, why not?
Hmm. Very good. Next. Yeah. Next slide you can read.
Sassy, which dictionary shall I buy, sir? Sir,
Hmm.
you can buy Oxford Dictionary of Current English.
Hmm.
Sassy, where shall I get the dictionary? Sir, it's available at Charan Books Shop. A. I would like to buy a car. Which car shall I buy? B. You can buy Maruti 800.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
You had better come to class on time. You had better not repeat it. Correct use. You had better not to repeat it. Not correct use.
Hmm.
A. Babu is always traveling on footboard.
Hmm.
B. He had better not travel on footboard.
Okay, very good, very good. So like this, you can make sentences giving warning and seeking advice and making a polite request. Like that, you can make. So will you? Going to send you this in the group. You try to use these. For example, here you start with "Would you like to?" Then here you are starting with "I would like to." Then here you are starting with